All right, Isabel, let's check out one of your runs here. We're watching in regular motion, then slow it down. All right, let's check that a little slower. Pretty good scan. As far as your technique goes, a couple things to work on. We need a pole plant. It has to be, I don't see really any pole plants. Block here, no plant. So it has to be right after we block the gate. Call it block and plant. Come in, clear the gate. And right now, all you need to do is drop that pole right to the ground. It's more of a tap to the side in slalom. But let's just make sure we are pole planting. Pole plants should be at the end of the turn. So think about this in your free skiing. The end of the turn, pole plants get us recentered, rebalanced. It's the beginning of our transition. Helps us with timing, moving to the new ski. So let's pole plant. Number two, let's make sure we're rolling both skis up on edge, committing to the outside ski. You can see here your inside one is diverging or scissoring, so we're kind of cheating to get the turn done here. We tend to, when we have it like that, have weight on it. We want to be weight to the outside. So we're seeing a little what we call two-footed. We do see a little bend in your outside ski, but I'd like to see some more. So we've got to roll up using ankles and knees more. Roll up both skis to a high edge angle platform, then push against. So let's make sure we pull back the inside foot and tip it up. Similarly with the outside, so they should be matching, parallel shafts to the shins. As far as your line, let's go back up top here. It looks like you come through here, kind of tight. It's like it's shinning it right there, and then we're a little wide. Looks like you come through here, kind of shin. You can see that against your shin there, and then really a little wide here, although I think that pole is really above your shin. So we're kind of tight on one side and wide on the other. And, why is that? You've got to be tight on both sides. You're kind of adding distance. You're actually making this course more turny because you are wide on one side. A couple of reasons. One, we're slow getting to the next turn started. A pole plant could help. So if you're coming through hanging on the outside ski, the old downhill ski, and slow to get the turn started, then you're probably not going to be ready and be wide. Number two, you might have a little too much kind of up and down motion. We don't have time for that in slalom. If you go up like you are there, we're just not going to be ready for this turn. If we go up like that, we're just not going to be ready, really. So a little less up and down motion. We use more retraction in slalom, which is kind of letting our feet cross under us as we cross over, kind of sucking up, trying to get them from one side to another by actually absorbing or bending our legs a little bit. You can call it down on weighting if you want, but a little less up and down motion will help. But certainly good stuff. I mean, that looks like a nice turn there. Both parallel shafts of the shins there we can see. All right, both skis up on edge. We're relatively level. You can see your inside hand a little bit lower. Nice turn, except at the end you kind of like chucked them sideways. Don't really know why. Maybe you to a certain degree, if you start carving, looks like you're kind of carving here, speeds increase, and maybe you didn't like that speed and So now I'm going to get a little speed check. So let's not speed check. Let's get used to going faster. You are a ski racer. And the last thing about line is make sure we want to turn and finish our turn on the gate with direction done. And here you have kind of half your turn above and kind of half your turn below. It's not bad. And kind of half your turn up here above and half your turn below. So we want to think of it as, if this is the gate, you know, your line right now is kind of like this, and we're looking to move that you know, the gate should be down here where we finish the turn. So again, if this is the gate, we're looking to intersect rise line with our skis kind of pointed out and away from the pole this way, so then we can bring shape back and finish the turn tight to the gate with direction done. So again, you know, here's rise line. So intersect rise line with our skis pointing, you know, out and away from the pole. All right, so we can bring our shape back, turn shape back to the pole. We're looking for more comma-shaped turns, passing the pole with direction done, so we can head kind of straight to our next gate area. So hopefully this helps. And let's try again, especially in your skiing, a pole plant, more ankles and knees to roll them up, pull the inside foot back and tip that up to the same edge angle as the outside and pressure the outside ski.